How's it going, guys? Welcome to the East Blue Nation. So it's the first time we're doing this live. We're gonna see how this works out. Hopefully we got a couple people, and let's see how this works out. I did put out a post earlier in the post section for this channel, and a lot of you guys said that it would be a good idea to do a live stream. So here I am doing the live stream. Hopefully you guys can join and we can talk about all things One Piece live action. I see that some people are here already. Let me know if the audio for my voice is better or louder than the music. I do have background music. I'm trying something out a little bit with it. Never used it before, and I hope that it's not flooding out my voice. So just let me know in the comment section if you can hear me okay, and that way we can keep on going and keep on rolling. Now, if you don't know how this works, I'm pretty sure most of you guys do, but this is being done through StreamYard, and in the comment section there is a pinned comment. It has a link that is for you to join. You don't have to have your camera on. You can just join and talk about your experience with One Piece live action so far, what you've seen, what you think about it. Are you looking forward to it? What you don't like about it, what you think is going to happen, and what you think is not going to happen. So that's what we're looking for here. So we have someone here says Brad is very rad, says hello to you. Hey, go ahead and join. All you have to do is click on this link right here where it says here's the link to join the live stream, and we can go ahead and talk about it. I do have a couple of things to talk about so far, one of them being I wonder when they're going to announce Goldie Roger. They have not announced the cast member who will be playing Goldie Roger, and I wonder why that is. I'm wondering if that's because they don't want people to see that person yet, because maybe they think people might be turned off by it, who Goldie Roger will be, or perhaps they just have a big name to play the role. That could be a thing too. Or they just, I don't know, they're using it as a marketing stunt or something to, when they release, hey, this is Goldie Roger, hey, boom, everyone's like, whoa, amazing, Goldie Roger. Bobby Ponemer says, I hope they just don't make it super wokey. I agree with you. I want it to have the same feel that One Piece has in the anime and the manga. I want it to be straightforward. Don't throw in some crazy stuff in there. You don't have to mix it up that much. I know that it could be different, because that's what they said. It won't be a carbon copy of the anime and the manga, but it will be different and it will stay true to the general storyline. Looking forward to that. And so if you guys have any questions and you're not afraid to go on here, you may join like this. Right here. That one right there. You just have to click on that link. It will take you to where, you put down any name, whatever you want your name to be. Join. You will go to a wait section. I can have up to 6 people on here. So if you have any questions and comments, you can do it live on here and ask me directly, and we could talk about it right here, and I could tell you my thoughts on whatever your comments or thoughts are or your questions are. We could talk about that right here. I was wondering, one thing is, I hope, by the way, guys, real quickly, because I didn't have any confirmation earlier, is the audio okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Do I talk in it? Yeah, you can talk when you come on here, just like me. You don't have to have your camera on. I'm okay with that. Some people like to have a camera on for them to be seen. I don't really care. You may have your camera on if you want to, but you don't really have to. Bobby says, what part of East Blue are you looking forward to the most? Okay, so there is one. That's a great question. And my answer to that is a little, it's different, because the part that I'm looking forward to in the East Blue saga for the One Piece live action series is a part that is not necessarily, I don't believe it's in the manga, but I do know that it's in the anime. And so I like the walk. So when when I say the walk, I'm talking about when they're going to fight the fishmen and they're walking and that music comes up and they're just all walking really badass, and they're walking towards Arlong, and the whole town is there, just like, so, you know, I get goosebumps thinking about it. It's pretty amazing, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to many things. Can't right now, but I'm a big fan of you. Thank you for making all these really cool vids. Have a good day. Thank you. You can always watch. Well, you don't have to join, but if you want to, it'd be a very good experience to join and talk to me as well on here, and bring up any points that you have as well. But you could just also watch, like Brad is rad, is very rad, is doing. Here's one thing that I was thinking about. You know, they've announced all the cast and all that stuff. They haven't announced Goldie Roger, right? I said that earlier. I'm curious to see who plays Goldie Roger. But one thing I wonder is the soundtrack to the live action. Will the soundtrack to the live action be similar to the one in the anime? Because I do love the soundtrack. The music is one of the things that make One Piece, the anime, very important to me and very different. You know, the feel is there when you have the music in the background and you hear and you see things going on at the same time. The music always puts the setting, you know, it sets the mood of the entire thing. And I'm hoping that they do that in a One Piece live action series. I'm hoping that they bring it together, and even if it's not same songs, same music, maybe a variation or a remix of some of the songs, because man, you know, when you hear those songs, and it hypes you up, really makes you excited for everything. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. Hopefully they have that in the One Piece live action. As you can see right there, I am rotating right through the screen a bunch of my older videos. So if you guys haven't seen some of them, you can check that out as well. Like this one right here that we're watching right now, that is the Baratier. And I happen to think that this is amazing that they've actually built this. They've actually built the Baratier, and inside looks beautiful. It looks amazing. Let's read some more of the comments right here. Will you still do it here? And can I just type? You can. I agree the songs are the best. You can, of course you can. The joining on here is for those who want to. It's usually a nice thing to do it if you want to. It's really cool. It's simple. You know, just come on here. Don't have to have your camera on. You could talk. Just like me, I don't have my camera on, so I'm okay with that. Nice content, Kampai. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. But like I was saying, I'm rotating some of my videos here in the background. These are some of the people that they've announced and who they will play. I think that this guy right here, Craig, looks just like the character he will be playing. Look at that. That is mind-blowing to me. So I feel like they got the casting down, right? I feel like the casting is okay, right? It's good. It looks good so far. Like, look at this guy right here. Amazing, right? I just hope that these people are good actors, right? And that the script is good. Because you could have actors that are good, but the script is bad, so that makes them seem like they're bad actors. I'm hoping that doesn't happen, you know? What are you guys looking forward to? Or what do you think? What is one thing for the One Piece live action that you are afraid of? That you think, hey, they might mess that up. Perhaps I don't want to see it because of that. This right here is something that was very controversial. So this woman here is playing that character. And it will be the brothers, the siblings instead of brothers. So that was one thing. Brad is very rad said, thank you. I always watch your channel. It takes away my boredom and gets me excited for the live action. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, we'll see depending on how this live stream goes, if I'll do it more often or not. I'm not really sure about it yet. I would like to get more people interacting. I don't know if I'll keep doing it, and I don't know how long I will be doing these live streams. My initial plan for this live stream here is to do like 20 minutes, you know, and we're 9 minutes and 26 seconds in. And I think it's going pretty far, but I would like to talk to some of you guys in person. That would be very nice. This right here is Elvira training. I like to see stuff like this. Look. Now, the thing with her is like she's like a regular size. I wonder if they're going to make her a little bit bigger, you know, in the CGI or after post-production part of the show, or what are they going to do? You know, I'm wondering about that. That's something very important to me. Let's see what some of the comments are here. If they can nail this, it'll put a standard on adaptations, considering One Piece is conceptually the hardest thing to translate to live action. Yeah, man, that is one thing that's true. It is very difficult to translate that, man. It's something crazy. the world itself is just mind-blowing, and if they can really get this done correctly, I mean, I'll be amazed, man. I'll tell you, I'll be amazed. I wonder if Inaki can do Luffy voice. Now, that's the thing. I think that his voice will be similar. Inaki seems to have a bit of an accent, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's a very slight accent. It's not very strong, and I'm still okay with it. I like Inaki a lot. Inaki has a feel to him. From what I've seen so far, Inaki Godoy is perfect to play Luffy. Everything that I've seen, the videos, the pictures, all the small snapshots here and there of him doing silly things and acting silly, he has the essence of Luffy, which is something that I think is important. So that's pretty cool for me. This was a video I made here, and it was a video of Brook. And the reason why I shared this was I was just thinking about how would they make Brook if they do future seasons, right, in the One Piece live action. How would they make Brook look? And I know this looks a little silly right here, but I understand. It's just a little silly thing to think of, because Brook is a silly character. In some way, it's pretty hard to make him look not silly, but at the same time, you can make him look cool. So, by the way, for those of you who are just clicking on and coming on right now to seeing this, you can click on the link that is right there pinned in the comment section, where it says here's the link to join the live stream. You don't have to show your video. You don't have to show your face. You can come on here. It can be audio, just like myself. You can just be here and chat away. Give me some of your comments and concerns regarding the One Piece live action series. Again, they don't necessarily have to all be positive. I'm open to hearing your discussions about why you think it might fail or why you think it won't be good. I'm okay with that. I want to hear everyone's thoughts. But if you think it's going to be great and your favorite parts, you can come on here and talk about that as well. I'll look forward to that too. What I'm trying to say is here that I'm not biased. I'm just trying to see everyone's point of view, and I'm okay with that. Look at that. Full head skull mask with movable jaw. That's like a $30 mask right there. And the point I was doing in this video, I remember talking about it, was that if this costs $30 and it looks pretty decent to me, imagine how easy it would be to make Brook, with the budget that they have, they could probably do something cool, Let's see what we got right here. Some comments. Let's read into some comments. When do you think trailer will come out? Okay, so the trailer, I thought that it would come out in 3 to 4 months, right? But then Netflix went ahead and announced, they showcased all their projects, or some of the most important projects for the year 2023. And among those were a lot of shows, some that had trailers and some that didn't, right? And they just talked about all these things and projects that Netflix was going to do in the year 2023. I was expecting to see, One Piece on there, because they had the month that these things were going to come out, and One Piece wasn't on there. So it's either that One Piece won't be released in 2023, or it might be released in 2024, or maybe 2023, and they just haven't talked about it. They don't want to talk about it so far. I don't know why. I mean, you would think that you would want to talk about it, right? But yeah, I mean, that one was weird. When I saw that, I was like, I hope it comes out 2023 and we see some type of trailer. I think they're afraid to mess up. I think that if the trailer is bad, it can really dictate the flow of the show. A lot of us will judge the show based off the trailer. And some people won't even give it a chance if the trailer is bad. So they're double thinking it a lot, Let's read some comments. I think Mihawk's entrance at Baratier will be the first big hook of the show. I think so. It'll be something, yeah. You know what? Yeah, because that does happen pretty early on. So yeah, that might be really good. And it is a very important part of One Piece. Absolutely. The whole thing with Zoro, that's going to be insane right there with Mihawk and Zoro. I think that's going to look nice. I'm wondering how they would do the fight where Mihawk uses a little tiny, sword, which is pretty much like a pocket knife. I'm wondering how they would make that look, Let's read some more of the comments again, guys. Don't mind reading the comments. No problem with that. But just want to let you guys know that you do have the option to join if you wish. And it's very simple. It's a simple click away, pick a name, put your camera off. You don't have to have it on, and come on down. We can talk about all things One Piece live action. Let's look at some of the comments. Bobby says, Brook can have facial expressions similar to how new Spider Mask does. Okay. Interesting. Legend Maker 12 says, how you think they will do Fishman without being too goofy since it's for an American audience? Now that's important. Let me take a small drink of water real quick. All right. So here's the thing. The goofy part. I feel the goofy is needed. Hear me out. One Piece is a little bit goofy at times. And that's what makes One Piece special. Is the goofiness. The funniness. And at the same time, it's cool and it's serious. And they have some really, really epic scenes. Like, look at these right here, for instance. Perfect timing. These sea creatures look pretty goofy. This is what they could look like in a One Piece live action. Which it looks a little goofy, but it also looks pretty serious right there. But the goofiness is needed. So fishmen, I mean, they're fish people. I want them to look realistic as far as fish people would look if they were real. But I want them to keep the One Piece look as well. Arlong necessarily didn't look that goofy, except for his very long nose, which I don't know how they're gonna make that work that out. You know, the long nose. I'm hoping that they find a way to make it look not too crazy, but make it look dangerous at the same time. I'm saying this is a touchy thing they're going into. Building One Piece is very difficult. The world, it's a very difficult thing, but if done correctly, and if the vision's there, and if the technology is there, and the cinematography is there, they can make it look nice. Let's move on to another comment. Brad is very rad. I thought they were going up to Arlong, but they have lots of actors for characters that came in a lot later. Right, so they may be going past. I think they are going past Arlong. They're going past. They're probably most likely gonna end it up at right before the Grand Line. That's probably gonna be the cliffhanger for season 2 if they have one. That's probably what's gonna happen. Actually, I would like it so that they end it where they introduce Chopper at the very end or something crazy like that. I don't know. Actually, that would take a while. Yeah, so maybe Grand Line. Interesting. Matt Owens said he was very excited for the Help Me scene. That's hype. Yeah, I'm excited for that too. I'm excited for the emotions that will be shown throughout the series, you know. We're coming up right now on 18 minutes and 49, about 19 minutes, right? I intended to make this stream for about 20 minutes, which I think I'm going to keep it at 20 minutes. So if you do have a couple more comments or questions, put those on there. If a couple of you guys want to join, hey, join. And maybe if a couple of people join, I would stretch it for a couple more minutes too. That would be nice. Other than that, I will answer a couple comments in the comment section. But if a couple of you guys want to jump on, you can jump in here and maybe we'll stretch out the stream for a little bit longer. Let's read some of the comments, some of the last comments before we end this. Unless some people want to come on and talk a little bit. I don't mind misspellings. I don't really care. It's fine for the misspellings. I feel like Chopper would be hard to CG, and for some reason I feel like that they're just gonna make him an animal. You think like a non-talking animal? No, they can't do that. That would just be weird if they made him into just an animal. Yeah, it would take away from the story. A wild animal, right? That would be horrible. I would hate that so much if they made him into just an animal. Doesn't talk. I mean, to be honest, to not make Chopper into the cuteness character that he is in live action would be a huge mistake and a miss at something that could be big. I mean, cute characters sell like everywhere, and merchandise, all types of things can come from that. So I don't think that Netflix would lose an opportunity to even, extend their revenue stream through a Chopper, which he's already very cute, and a lot of people like all these little stuffed animals and anything about him. Imagine a little live action one. Look at this right here. This is, by the way, Iñaki Godoy training. He's a silly dude, man. I'm telling you, the guy is just like Luffy. He does very silly things. When I saw this, I was like, what the hell? Like, he's not really doing anything. That's hilarious. All right, couple more comments, then we're gonna call it quits for the day. We're gonna call it a day, and again, next time we do this, hopefully more people come on, and hopefully some people jump on to the live stream. It's very simple. Give you guys the last chance, maybe whoever wants to jump on right here. That link right there is for whoever wants to join. It's pinned in the comment section right there, and all you have to do is click on it, and you can come on here and we can talk about all things One Piece live action. Chopper, some of the comments here says Chopper would be a mix of practical and CG. Probably, yes. Just joined, by the way. Hello. Yeah, you guys can come on. I'll like I said before, I will extend the stream if someone comes on here and talks. I'm not gonna cut people off if they want to join. Sure, they can join and come on. I'll extend the stream. It's not a problem. Of course, I hop on when you're about to stop. I mean, if you want to come in here and join, you can join the stream, and I'll extend it a little bit and talk a little bit among my peers, you guys, which we are, the East Blue Nation family. Sunny would be hard to CG too, with all the cool things it can do. Yeah. I mean, it's partial CG. They have built an actual ship, so I don't think it's that hard to do it. Partial. Soundcheck says, again, before I continue reading these comments, because they're rolling in, you guys can always join the stream. It's very simple. It's right there. Don't have to have a camera on. Just come on here and you can talk, just like I am right now. You don't have to show your face. I understand some people don't like showing their faces. Hey, come on here. If your voice is a little silly, so what? This is a One Piece stream. We're used to silly voices. Soundcheck says, what do you think? Is Netflix done One Piece politically right from the start? Or is it started like original manga? Adventure show, then later became political. Political right from the start. You mean like the live action? Will they do that? I don't know. I get a little nervous about that thing when they start worrying too much about the political correctness or what people will think, or if this might offend one person or this person. The anime and the manga never really, I don't think, was very offensive to anybody. As far as I'm concerned, I've never noticed it to be. So I don't see why they would have to change anything drastically. So I don't know. Chiro Oda has his way of writing, and I like it. I think it's amazing the way he writes. All right. So one last chance for anybody before I head out and sail out. Whoever wants to join, last chance to join. Otherwise, I would just end the stream here, and I don't know when I will make another live stream. Because this is a rare thing for me to do. I don't know if I would do one again, but I'll think about it. But I'll answer some of the questions. One question here says, what's your favorite live action that has been released? Oh, that's a good question. What's my favorite live action adaptation that's been released? Well, okay. This is not One Piece related, but it's a good question. I'm not a gamer, okay? I don't play video games. But I did see an adaptation recently, and I believe today another episode comes out, and it's called Last of Us. And boy, was that good. And I'm told by people around me that it is true to the video game. It's very true to the video game, and that's why it's so successful and so exciting. Other than that, that's the one I've loved so far. I think it's really good. Adaptation is on point. I am a fan of Dragon Ball, the anime. The movie was, in my opinion, pure trash. I did not like it. I thought it was very poorly made and wasn't true to the actual anime. So I didn't like that, the Dragon Ball one. So I thought it was really bad. Yeah. So those are the ones that I like, and the one I don't like. I threw in the ones I don't like in there just to mix it up a little bit, you know. Other than that, guys, make sure to always click the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the East Blue Nation, go ahead and subscribe. Be part of the East Blue Nation. Check out our merch. I don't know if you guys know, but we have merch, shirts, with the East Blue Nation logo. I always put it in the comment section of every video, pinned. On this live stream, pinned is the link to join this, you know, this live stream. Come on here. I really wish someone would have joined. It would have been really nice. This is the reason why I didn't like it, the Dragon Ball, because Goku was in school, and you know, it was pretty dumb that he was in there. The whole thing was pretty stupid, in my opinion, as well. Yeah. But other than that, I would like to thank you, like I was saying before, for being part of the East Blue Nation. I know this is a strange format because I've never done this before. And maybe next time we'll get more people come on here, and some people will come on here and talk with me. And my whole idea was that maybe some people will come in here and we will have a whole discussion about the One Piece live action series and hear some different perspectives of why they like it or they don't like it. On here, like a discussion talking about what they thought the One Piece live action would be and how it would how they would do it, you know, Netflix, how they would do that. We got one person on it, actually. Nice. Hey Peter,
Hello.
how's it going? Hey Peter, how's it going?
Oh, everything's fine. I'm sorry that maybe my English is wrong in some ways because I'm not from the west part of our planet, you know. And by the way, it's me by the name of Soundcheck in the comment section.
Oh,
And
you're a sound check. I see.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for the link for inviting in the
yeah.
stream.
This link right here. So, are
Yeah.
you looking forward to the One Piece live action series?
Oh yes. To be honest, maybe I'm more hyped about live action, even more than about the actual
Anime and
events
manga?
in manga. Yeah. Because it's completely new experience for us as One Piece fans, and
Yeah.
I'm really. And you know what's more? I think that's the most exciting part about live action is that promo, all the promo and the PR of that
Yeah.
live action is quite unusual because Matt Owens and everyone else from the project, they like switch everyone expectations of
Yeah.
One Piece live action as something bad because live actions always
They get a
failure.
bad rap, yeah.
Yeah, and they just switch it from from everyone hated to everyone wanted.
Hyped. Yeah.
Yes, and which mean that if they failed, it just it became a fiasco. It became a big fail.
Yeah.
But if they approved that all that PR and promo
Yeah.
actions, I think it became just phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the live action, first of all, the world of One Piece is
Yeah,
so massive and so complex
don't say.
that they can make this into a huge thing.
Yeah,
By the way, this pictures that are of rotating right there, Film Africa, those are the people, production company working on One Piece live action. And this is those are pictures are some of the things they've worked on. Uh,
Yeah.
and this right here, like that was filmed at Cape Town Studios. So
Hmm.
it's a similar. We might have
Yeah.
similar type of quality.
What about budget? Do you know? Is there?
So my what I heard that they had some Game of Thrones numbers for budgets.
Yeah, I know. If you talk about One Piece, but what about the current video that?
Oh, for these right here,
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't look it up, and that's a very good question. I should
Okay.
actually look
Okay.
up what the budget was on this because then it would be a more accurate. Um, yeah, that's actually a good question. I might look into that, see what's going on here.
Because if it's not as high as the One Piece budget, it's still very good.
Yeah,
And if we got something as great as it is, I think
yeah.
that
This is from
mm,
2015. That right there.
yeah, yeah. So
This is many years ago. This is before, even if their budget was ridiculous in 2015, you know, the technology has advanced so much that it's even cheaper to get more done.
yeah,
Look at this
yeah.
guy. Bobby says this could be the next Star Wars, the good ones. Yeah, I agree. That's exactly why I think it could be like a Star
It
Wars.
could be, yeah, yeah.
As far as the world is, hey, and more people. We have Peter here, which thank you for coming on. That's really nice. If
Thank
anybody
you.
else wants to join too, I can have up to 6 people on here to talk at the same time. That's the link. It's pinned in the comment section, so make it easier for anybody who wants to join. So that just wanted to put that out there for anybody who wants to know. I can hear you. Someone says, I believe that Brittany. Since I can hear you, because some people are coming on here a little later, and they're watching the stream from the very beginning. And in the beginning, I was hearing it. I was asking if you could hear me with the music in the background. So she's answering questions, or he or she asking questions from. She's in the past. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, what do you think about that? The female who's playing the one of the brothers.
The cast is amazing. I mean, there is no. I mean, of course, a lot of people asks about Sanji because
The
if
hair.
every yes, yes, but and maybe the body because Taz is very masculine person and Sanji is more skinny. But I really don't think that if they got everyone in the right way. So what the hell on earth they just failed with one miscast? I don't think that is the point. I mean, and by the way, Matt Owens in a review told that the most hyped and thrilled part of the live action, as he thinks, is the Baratier arc. So I don't think that they lose Sanji. I don't.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they invested a lot into the
Yeah,
Baratier arc. I could tell. I mean, it looks beautiful. Look at that. That looks
yeah.
amazing.
Well, to
Um,
be honest, I think it's more exciting than Oda's. Not maybe not exciting, but more complicated than Oda's design. Of course, there's a simplicity charming in Oda's design. There is no doubt about it. But
well,
I
yeah,
really like that. They created bar in the fish mouth and stuff like that. It's
yeah, it's really fancy. It actually
yeah,
looks.
yeah,
When Oda wrote this, it was really, really long time ago. So his idea of fancy was different back then.
yeah,
This looks
yeah. Of
really,
course, of
really expensive and fancy, and that's what it's supposed to be. Very fancy thing.
yeah, yeah. What do you think about the first season? I mean, what do you think? Is there some how much they're cut out from the
Oh,
manga?
how much? Okay, so Matt Owens did say that it wasn't going to be a carbon copy of the original work,
Mm-hmm.
but it will be the same essence. I think it's storytelling, right? I think every episode is about an hour. I hope so. And every
Yeah.
episode will cover about 10 chapters. So there's going to have to be a lot of cutting, 10 chapters. And not only cutting, but adding. There will be things that we've never seen or heard of before
Mm-hmm.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be okay. I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
And they may take things away that would be like, oh, they're never going to do that part. So, I think they'll keep the main important parts and add in some things that just for live action would make sense, storytelling.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what do you think? Why there's so, for the long time we don't see any, updates on a
Yeah.
live action. And by the way, I suppose I saw on Instagram maybe or somewhere else that in a plan of Netflix for that year, from the live action, there is no One Piece, but there's Yu Hakusho. I don't sure that it's true information and it's right. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about it. What do you think?
I don't know about that one, but yeah, there's very little updates. So that's why I know there's a community that is looking forward to any update. And so I've been looking everywhere for something. And that's why I've been making these videos. I've been looking into the production companies and the quality of certain
Yeah.
things they're making. And I've been looking through Google Street Views of Cape Town and looking at things through there. Maybe I could spot something that no one's seen before. One thing that I like to always talk about is have you seen Shanks, what he looks like
Yes, of course, of course.
in the live action?
Yes, yes, yes. I really, I check every scene.
Have you seen him with wearing the Luffy's hat?
Well, I mean, the fan art or
No, like real. I'll show you.
no? It's interesting.
This is something I found in a picture, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's really hard to see, but I'll show you right now.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
So you remember seeing this picture?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw you on. I saw it on your channel actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. But there's. I mean, I can't. No, see it clearly.
That's
Uh,
Shanks. Look at the
yes,
cape and
I
that the
suppose,
straw
yeah.
hat.
It's he's also make a
He's
picture in
he's
his Instagram
he's
with a shadow. In his
yeah, the
picture.
shadow one. But this is
Yeah,
a actual filming one. They're filming him. He's on top of some type of crate or something. He's
yeah,
crouching. I think I've seen this in the manga or in the anime where he's crouching like that, like on top of something. And he's on his knee, like crouching down, like bent down, and his cape is there. He's not standing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty exciting for me to see that he's wearing the hat there. And I wish they would show this up close. It would be nice. This looks like a cameraman right here. See the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was
It's
looking
just amazing. I mean, that they build ships and even our leaderships. I mean,
yeah, it's mind blowing. I
it's
mean,
mind blowing.
look at this thing. Look at this whole world they're building here.
My dear, it's just. I mean,
This looks beautiful. And if they use the right cameras, which I think they would, and they put everything correctly, this is gonna look amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward
yeah.
to that. Yep. I'm
Yes.
looking forward to the whole thing.
Repeat, please.
I'm looking forward to the whole thing.
Oh yes, of course, me too.
So what would be the thing you're looking forward to in the East Blue?
Just I know that it's trivial in some ways. I mean, I can't, put something specifically, but I just want to. I just want to watch the show and hope that it
Now,
gets, because I mean, if it gets right, it just became the phenomenal that maybe can launch the whole,
yeah.
Universe of live action or something.
Oh yeah. Now what I'm looking forward to the most is not something in the show. If not, that I'm an anime watcher, manga watcher. I read the chapters of One Piece. I read other stuff. I watch Trigun. I read a lot of things.
Mhm.
But what I'm most excited for the live action is to be able to share that with people who are not in the anime world, who are not in the manga world.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
And I could watch it with them. And now I can talk to other people like, oh, did you see the episode of One Piece where
Yeah.
Luffy? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't read that.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be a live action. I'm hoping that would be the thing that I'm looking forward to, the most.
Yeah. I understand. You know what? The few days ago, I published a text material article. I not quite sure how it sounds in English. I work as a music critic and also as a culture critic, and I wrote the piece about One Piece, and
Really?
I call it why One Piece is the most influential and most serious piece of
Wow.
literature of our century. I know that it sounds very loud, but I discover every sociologic culture. You know, I know
References and
no,
yeah,
no, no, not reference, but the reasons why it became so huge.
yeah,
What it speaks about us in this particular moment in this century and stuff like that. And the people who read it, they just and don't watch One Piece or don't read One Piece. They don't quite understand, what I mean.
yep,
Even it's a really big one. It's big
yep,
text, but they don't quite understand because but what about Harry Potter? What about and stuff like that. But everyone who read One Piece or watched One Piece, they they understand what I'm
yep.
talking about.
Oh
And
yeah,
this is exactly what I want in the live action.
yep,
I mean, anime and manga, One Piece. I mean, there is so much, feelings of kind of utopian, hope and feelings that I think really last in our modern media.
yep,
That feelings that you can resist. You can be free. You can show you middle finger to the government and stuff like that.
yeah. There's all types of stuff in there that
Yeah, and
covers.
I really hope that they in live action can put it that feelings in the live action, but do not make that too much political in a way of you
Yeah,
know like they actually
just make it
do.
the way it is, where they have their stories, and there's always an underlying message. Always, there's always a message behind One Piece every episode, and
Yeah,
everything you see there, you can kind of mix it or reference it to something in real life and say, "Oh,
yeah,
this is exactly how this is." Blah blah blah. And it's not straightforward, but it's there. The idea behind it, and that's what I like about One Piece. That's what I love
yeah.
about it, and I'm looking forward to the One Piece live action. But you know what, Peter? Thanks for coming on. I'm about to wrap this up, but thank you for coming on. I appreciate
Thank,
it very much.
thank you.
Maybe we'll do this next time. Where is the article that you read? Is it in what language is it in? Did you write it?
It's on Russian language. So and it's quite political because I don't want to put real politics in the stream, but because we live in just a living nightmare and our country's responsibility for
Yeah.
that shit that going on. I mean, of course, I as my responsibility as a culture critic is write about things that maybe can make
A diff.
something good because
Yeah.
we definitely have the responsibility for what's going on
Mm.
for that nightmare. So yeah, so that's why I wrote it
Okay.
uh, in maybe quite political, without any reference to real life, but I just
I see.
read One Piece as because we got Fishman Islands,
Yep. Yep.
and stuff like that, and you just can't ignore it.
You can't. Yeah. That's even the blood. When he's sharing his blood, it says a
Yeah,
lot, man.
yeah,
Anyway, Peter, thanks for coming on here. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
We'll
you.
see you around. And maybe next time I do this, you'll join too as well if you want to. I don't know when I'll do another one, but thank you for coming on, man.
Okay, thank you very much.
That was Peter, everybody. Great guy. Great guy. That was amazing. Sound check in on the YouTube comments, Peter. Saying a lot of good things, actually. I appreciate his thoughts and comments, and I think he's pretty straight on. Everything he's saying was pretty good. With that being just said, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I consider this stream to be a success. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Peter came on here, talked about how it might be, his English was a little bad, but I found it to be amazing. I don't know. I understood everything he said. I didn't have any issues with what he was saying. I actually think he might be speaking better than me. So I found everything to be okay. And I'm sure everybody on the stream understood everything he said because I did. And I think he makes a good point about One Piece and the live action and what we should look forward to, which is something I'm looking forward to. So thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you for being part of the East Blue Nation. I really see this as a nation of people looking forward to One Piece. And once again, One Piece has done something amazing. Brought us all together. It's one group of people here, and we all agree, or we may disagree, but we're all here. So see you guys next time. Thank you for everything. Peace out, guys.